Welcome in to this week's edition of USL PRO Weekly. My name's Nicholas Murray and I'm very pleased to be joined by David Wagner. And David, we saw one streak continue in USL PRO this weekend and another one come to an end. Very impressive win by the Richmond Kickers on Friday night against the Harrisburg City Islanders, and a very impressive win by the Los Angeles Blues to end the Charlotte Eagles' undefeated start to the season. What did you take away from both games?
Yeah, for the Richmond game, obviously it's a matchup of two great teams. Harrisburg, Richmond, they've been playing fantastic this season. Was really excited about this one. I know we talked about before, Dykstra had to have a great game to keep that clean sheet. But big goals from Seaton, big goal from Robinson. Just a fantastic effort by Richmond to get the win.
And then for Los Angeles, Chris Cortez coming up big. 2 goals and an assist to earn Player of the Week honours this week. Really the catalyst for their win against the Eagles. Great 4-3 win late on Saturday night.
Yeah, an exciting game. We've talked about LA all season. They're a great team. We know they're a great team. Things are finally starting to go their way this year. But what I think we need to take away from this too is still how good Charlotte is. Charlotte is not a fluke. They get the point in Phoenix, then they play a really hard-fought game in LA, almost get a point. Just a solid road trip, the kind of thing that they can build on and take away from still.
Absolutely. Now, a team that, just like LA, is looking like it's for real this year is the Dayton Dutch Lions. They took another win against Antigua on Sunday night. They've now equaled their win total from last season with 4 out of their first 7 games, and they did it on Sunday without Gibson Bardsley. He was on the bench for most of the game. So they keep rolling along. What are you seeing out of them?
Yeah, they're just a real plucky team. They go out there, they're going to play hard. You know, they've had the advantage, I think, of being at home for a decent number of games where they've gotten some good results. They've gotten some late goals. I want to see what they're going to do when they come up some of the teams that have done well this season. If they can consistently get results against those top teams, then you can color me impressed. Now,
they've got a big game this weekend against Los Angeles. We may find out a little bit more about them then. They also have a big midweek game in the US Open Cup against the Columbus Crew, a team that they upset last season on their way to the quarterfinals. Now, we've got some really interesting USL Pro MLS matchups coming up this week. Who do you think might be the upset special coming and might be going on to the 4th round?
Yeah, well, I think for some of these teams, especially being at home, then it's going to be even tough to call it an upset. I think that we have a team like Charleston going up against San Jose, Orlando hosting Colorado. It's going to be a good one as well in Orlando. I think those are the type of games where I'm expecting a lot from and expecting a result. And then another team we just talked about too, LA and Chivas. I think that's going to be a great one as well.
Great game potentially tonight as well between the Richmond Kickers and their MLS affiliate DC United.
Can't forget it.
DC's been struggling. Richmond's still undefeated this season, so that'll be a must-see. You can watch that game in the Open Cup on USL Nation tonight, along with some streams from other games, including Orlando City and the LA Blues against Chivas USA. We hope you tune in for all the action, and we hope you'll join us on Thursday for the USL Pro Weekly podcast. Until then, thank you for David, thank you for me. Hope you enjoy all the action tonight.